Good day everyone. Today we are going to discuss the petrology of different rocks under sedimentary rocks. But first, I'm going to explain what petrology is. Petrology is a branch of geology that studies the origin or occurrence, composition or properties and distribution of rocks. Petrology utilizes the field of mineralogy, petrographical mineralogy, and chemical analysis to describe the composition and texture of rocks. And what we are going to learn on this video is about types of rocks under sedimentary rocks, which are the sandstone, limestone, shale, conglomerate, and breccia. Sandstone, hence its name, is a type of sedimentary rocks that is composed of sand-sized grain and of materials, rocks, or organic material. It also contains a cementing materials that binds the sand grains together and may contain a matrix of silt or clay-sized particles that occupies the spaces between sand and grains. Sandstone is the one of the most common types of sedimentary rocks, and it's found in sedimentary basins throughout the world. Deposits of the sand that eventually form sandstone are delivered to the basin by rivers, but may also be delivered by action of wave or wind. Some sands grained might be organic particles, such as sand and shell debris produced within the basin. Sandstone have a rough, granular texture, but to identify a sandstone, you have to peer closely to the surface and look for individually sand grains. It has been widely used around the world in constructing temples, homes, and other buildings. It has also been used for artistic purposes to create ornamental fountains and statues. The next one is a limestone. Limestone originate mainly throughout the lithification of loose carbonate sediments. Modern carbonate sediments are generated in a variety of environments, continental, marine, and transitional, but most are marine or found at the ocean. The minerals calcite or dolomite are the main ingredients of limestone. Both are calcium-bearing carbonate minerals, meaning that they contain the chemical elements calcium, carbon, and oxygen. Limestone has a numerous use as a building materials and essential component of concrete, as aggregate for the base of roads, as well pigments or filter in a product such as toothpaste or paints. As a chemical feedstock for the production of lime. The third one is shale. Shale is a sedimentary rocks composed of very fine clay particles. Clay forms from the decomposition of minerals, feldspar. Other minerals present in shale are quartz, mica, frit, and organic matter. Shale forms in very deep ocean water, lagoons, lake, and swamps, where the water is still enough to allow the extremely fine clay and silt particles to settle to the floor. Geologists estimate that shale represent almost 3/4 of the sedimentary rocks on the earth crust. Shale texture have a laminated structure and are usually fissile, or in other words, they exhibit a tendency to fall into thin layers. Shale's color is determined primarily by composition. In general, the higher the organic content of the shale, the darkest its color. Shale is used in making ceramic bricks, tiles, and pottery. Shale used to make pottery and buildings materials requires a later processing behind crushing and mixing with water. Shale is crushed and heated with limestone to make cement for the construction industry. Heating drives up water and breaks limestone into calcium oxide to carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide is lost as gas, leaving calcium oxide and clay, which hardens when mixed with water and allowed to dry. Conglomerate is a sedimentary rocks that looks like concrete, It consists of large rounded pebbles cemented by a matrix made of calcite, iron oxide, or silica. Conglomerate rocks occurs where gravel can be rounded by traveling distance or being subjected to tumbling. Beaches, riverbeds, and glaciers can produce conglomerates. For its composition, conglomerates rock depends on its composition. It may be found in any color and may be either hard or soft. Conglomerate can be used as a fill materials or roads and construction. Hard rock may be cut and polished and make dimension stone. Conglomerate can have a variety of composition. In the classic sedimentary rocks, it can contain cast of any rock materials or weathering product that is washed downstream or down current. And lastly, breccia stone. Breccia stone is composed of broken fragments of minerals or rock cemented together by a fine-grained matrix that can be similar to or different from the composition from the fragments. The word has its origin in the Italian language, in which it means rubble. Breccia can occur in any colors and may be either hard or soft. The rock may be rough to the touch because of the angular clast. Whether it polishes to a smooth surface depends on its similarity of clast and matrix composition. The rock is mainly used to make sculpture, gems, and architectural elements. The Minoan place of Crossos on Crete, constructed around 1800 BC, include columns made of breccia. The ancient Egyptians used breccia to make statues. The Roman regarded breccia as a precious stone and used it to construct public buildings, columns, and walls. Pantheon in Rome features column made of pavonazzetto, a type of breccia with a pattern resembling peacock feathers. In modern culture, breccia is used for decorative elements, jewelry, and something as a fill materials for road. This type of sedimentary rocks have their different petrology and distinct characteristics. These rocks are very important in the construction field for infrastructure and the tall buildings we can all see. Rocks have a very important role in our industrialization. Most importantly, rocks are very beneficial in the balancing of our ecosystem as it provides as habitat for animals. And once again, I'm John Wan. Bye-bye.